Stocktwits, it's the Comedy Central of day trading, the Comedy Central of the stock market. But is there value? Is there value to having a Stocktwits account and following key people on Stocktwits and kind of learning more about it? I'm going to talk about kind of my take on Stocktwits and what I think. Is it good? Is it bad? And some of the things you should watch out for, some of the things that you should be looking for, and kind of the overall idea behind Stocktwits. So let's get into it. What's going on, day trading fanatics, stock market junkies, and cryptocurrency weirdos? I know you guys are all out there. You guys are the bread and butter of my life. That's kind of a weird way to put it. Hey, we're all friends here. I love you guys. So I've been on Stocktwits for a while, since February 2016, almost longer than I've been day trading. Basically, the reason that I found Stocktwits because I was looking for a place to find out about hot stocks. Where can I go to find out about the hottest stocks in the stock market? Well, there's only one place, and that place was Stocktwits. At least I thought it was. That was before I really knew about scanners and other things and just stocks in general. I had no idea. So that'll give you an idea of some of the people who are signing up for Stocktwits. A lot of people who are signing up for Stocktwits really have no idea. Some of the people who actually leave comments and advice and ideas on Stocktwits also have no real idea. It's amazing some of the things that you read on Stocktwits, but there is a value to it, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today in this video, kind of why I use Stocktwits and why I think there's a little bit of value on Stocktwits that you can't really find other places. Now, you know, there's Twitter, there's Facebook, there's all these other platforms out there that you can kind of research stocks, stuff like that, kind of the overall social aspect. But really, when it comes down to it, I think Stocktwits is a cesspool of some of the worst traders, some of the best traders, some of the okay traders, and then people who I don't really even know what they're doing, but they're just on Stocktwits posting pictures and stuff. But really, when it comes down to it, the reason that I'm using Stocktwits is I'm looking for that social aspect. So let's take a look. Like AWX, probably a good example today. Now, every stock on Stocktwits basically has a message board. And on the message board, you can read comments, you can read ideas, you can read a lot of different things. And now that's why I always tell people to tread with caution, because obviously there's going to be a lot of people out there who just have no idea what they're talking about when it comes down to it. They're going to just post, anything and everything. There's going to be a lot of people also who are posting basically their call outs. Mostly, it's funny because a lot of times I feel like Stocktwits is nothing but people just calling out stuff. But really kind of what I use it for is I'm going on Stocktwits kind of looking to see, okay, what's the deal, Obviously, I know the news, I know kind of what's going on, but I want to see what the social aspect is. What are people saying? What are other traders thinking? What are people who are actually going to be buying the stock or selling the stock thinking? You can see this guy here thinks that AWX is going 10 plus today, so I wouldn't trade off of that advice. But overall, I'm just kind of looking and seeing, okay, there's a lot of people posting on AWX. So first off, right there, I know, yeah, that's going to be really, really crowded. There's going to be a lot of people watching this stock, a lot of people taking profit, a lot of people just trading it in general. So I might take caution to the idea that there's a lot of people who are already, very aware of AWX during this move here. So right there, I can see all the chat rooms. I can see everybody is trading AWX. I see a lot of the same people, obviously, on a lot of these stocks, but technicals, but it's also socially it's also human emotion. So if I can go on Stocktwits and I see that everybody on Stocktwits is posting about AWX going to the moon, well, there's probably a pretty good chance that AWX is going to get murdered, because all these people who are buying, chasing this stock are going to be dumping the stock as soon as it starts to sell off. Let's take a look here and see if AWX is still going to the moon or not. It's kind of stuck there at 640. But what's going to happen is all these people that bought in on AWX this morning, that chased it, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to be dumping as soon as this thing starts to pull back, because they all bought it at the high of day, and they're all going to be selling. So like ELGX this morning was kind of a hard one to find the news on. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go over here to Stocktwits and kind of look through and go, okay, there's a lot of accounts and stuff that'll post news whenever there's news. Okay, so I can see there that Piper Jaffray cuts neutral, so that's a downgrade, analyst downgrade. They had a couple downgrades today. They had earnings, all this stuff going on. So I can just click right there and read about the news, and it's kind of an easy way to find the news a lot of times. Or you have these accounts that just automatically post news whenever they come out for stocks. So ELGX was a stock that we're looking for. Also, like I said, I think I was looking at TKC. TKC, all right, so I'm checking out TKC this morning. Same thing, no really news on this. Also, if I'm looking overall, now there's kind of more people posting, but earlier this morning, there really just was nothing going on in general here. So that's telling me, first off, there either isn't a very big kind of thesis on this, or people just haven't really been thinking about trading it, or nobody's really trading at all. A lot of times I'll feel more confident in a trade when I don't see a lot of people posting about it, because what does that mean? It means I'm probably early to the trade, meaning that a lot of people who might be chasing it, they're going to come in later and they're going to help me with my position. Because if I'm short TKC and then I start seeing everybody else posting about it later on that they're also going to short TKC, well, that's only going to help me in the long run. So if I'm looking at Stocktwits and I'm trying to figure out, am I early to this trade? Am I late to this trade? Is this trade already done? Have people been shorting it for the last couple of days? Is this party over? I can find out on Stocktwits just by looking at the feed and seeing, okay, I don't really see a lot of people posting about it. I see just mostly, these accounts kind of spamming and stuff. So that's a good sign. Also, trending now will give you an idea of what stocks are trending, kind of social media wise, and you can kind of look through there. A lot of the larger cap stocks will have a bigger following, a lot more people talking about and posting ideas and stuff. The smaller cap stocks, like I said, if I find a small cap stock that I'm thinking about trading and I don't see a lot of people posting about it, that's normally a good sign, because it means, hey, I might be early to this trade, and that means I'm going to get the best entry, because later on, once people start seeing this move, once the scanners start picking it up, once it really starts to do what we think it's going to do, there's a good chance that this is going to start to blow up, and everyone's going to be talking about it, they're going to be posting, and that's going to lead to more people trading in. I want to find the news before everybody else. I want to take the trade before everybody else, and then I want to profit before everybody else profits. That way I can get in, I can get out, and that's kind of a good way to look at it. GEMP, kind of a funny one, because I don't think there was many people actually talking about this trade. Overall, there's just a lot of people that are upset because it's going to go, look at this guy. He thinks that he just posted that GEMP is going to rally. Excellent recovery. In at 105. Green on Monday. I might be up today. 2 to 3 years, 500K. 500K if I care to hold, LOL. Wow. Yeah, okay. So I think Stocktwits is a great place to go learn about the social aspect of day trading, of that human interaction, figuring out, hey, everybody is full of shit over here and this thing is going down. I can see all these idiots posting about how the stock is going to the moon. Well, there's a good chance it's not going to the moon. Like AWX. Let's go see what AWX. Now that AWX is pulling back, people are going to be posting saying, it's time to buy the dip. You know it's going to happen. What a gem. Sold. Will break $7. Like I said, this guy. So it's funny because this guy, he's got 23 followers actually. Wow, nice. Getting ready for the next leg. It's like a play-by-play over here sometimes on Stocktwits. It's funny. People love to post play-by-plays. Buy the dip. Sell the rip. Buy now. Sell later. Like I said, it can really turn into some comedy sometimes. So you got to understand that obviously people are going to just be pumping the stocks that they're trying to buy or sell and stuff like that. So be careful, obviously. But I think overall, there is value to Stocktwits because it's a website that has a lot of people that are looking for stocks, trading stocks, talking about stocks. And I think when you first start to day trade, when you first start getting into day trading, the best thing to do is just be around other people who are also looking for stocks, trading stocks, and talking about stocks. Remember, everybody has their own kind of ulterior motive. They're also probably going to be pumping stocks as well. And if you see people talking about stocks going to the moon, I would stay far away. But a lot of times it's just a good indicator to see kind of, okay, what's the overall consensus? What's the overall idea? I can also see what the news is recently and then just kind of break down, what is going on with this stock. And that's really kind of what it's for. That's what it's for. It's not a place to get investment advice. It's more a place to kind of research and figure out, what's going on? What should I be looking for? And then you can find people on Stocktwits like myself. You can find people on Stocktwits to follow. You can get notifications when they post stuff, little alerts. Every morning I normally post ideas, what stocks I'm kind of looking at, and just the overall game plan, stuff like that. You can see back there on the 7th, I posted about GEMP being a great short that morning. You saw the video that I shorted, and now it's down 74%. Wow, beautiful. But there it is, Stocktwits. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you use it? Do you use Stocktwits? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hey, if you're not already following me on Stocktwits, why not go follow me some more? We're going to start a new room, actually. I'm actually going to start a room over here on Stocktwits called Momentum Trader. I'll put a link down below if you want to sign up for that room. Check it out. And it's going to be free. Just want to get the best people in one room talking about what stocks are hot, what stocks are moving, what stocks have volume, and all that fun stuff. So if you haven't already, like I said, go check out the link below, and I'll talk to you guys later on.